Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing no contact, how they feel about you. I have Coraline stickers again because I forgot to order more stickers, not just for this, but for my own personal journaling that I do. So after this video, I will be ordering more stickers. I don't know if they'll come in time for the next video, but I do have other stickers, I just don't feel like using them. So, oh. And like I said, I like to use tarot topics for like whatever I'm feeling. So I'm feeling this too. Okay. We've got pile number 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. And you can pause the video if you need more time. All right. So if you picked pile number 1 with Coraline and YB and the little doll here, no contact. How do they feel about you? I feel like I've pulled this sticker before for another, so I'm sorry, this is why I need to get more stickers. I don't know. Okay, for like very few of you, you could have a child together or pregnancy or something. Okay, very few of you. I don't think that's like a whole thing. I feel like this person, if not, has thought about getting you pregnant or you've talked about having kids. They might like your femininity or masculinity a lot. They're really attracted to that. Something about your ears, you might have really cute ears. They find like your facial features to be so soft and welcoming. This is giving me like water sign vibes or earth sign, like warm. And for me personally, I always feel pretty warm towards earth and water energy. Fire too, like Leos can be like, so maybe Leo. Any sign that just feels like cozy and comfy. I think that is what they probably have in their big 3. So yeah. Let's see, no contact, how are they feeling about you? They're definitely watching you, for one. They think that you look really good right now. You could be an air sign. I feel like you have soft features though, like a water sign does. They're definitely watching you. I feel like you could be very much somebody that they see not demanding, but like wanting something that, like, they're not moving fast enough, basically, is what I'm feeling. They feel like in no contact right now though, that whatever they offer you, like, you kind of shut down. So maybe you haven't been completely able to like open up to this person, or every direction that they come at, you kind of like shut it down. Maybe you're trying to have something more fast-paced here, and they feel like they can't keep up. This person could be an earth sign, like I said in the beginning, like very like warming energy. But it almost seems like it's not enough. This person right now thinks that you might be a little bit high maintenance, which could be out of anger, I feel like, too. I feel like maybe they think that they don't have enough to give you. I feel like they kind of do though. This person seems like a very like stable person. Let me get another card for them to like dig. Yeah, maybe there's something that you have that they don't. So, I mean, the best example I can give, like vainly, is like you look good. You have maybe your nails done, your hair done, whatever. If not that, you just have like nice things, or your energy is just like demanding, and they feel like they can't either keep up with it financially or emotionally. It's a lot for them to take on. So you guys might actually be clashing in a way. Maybe that's why there's no contact, because of clashing going on. Yeah, because I'm seeing like fire energy from you too. I also feel like there might also be somebody else. For some people, is this somebody else? Okay, for some of you, maybe you've caught them trying to give something to somebody else, and there was a fight that broke out. I think maybe between you and the girl, or you and the man. For some of you, that could be like a side thing. But okay, let's see what else they're feeling in no contact. What is pile number one's person feeling right now? No contact. I feel like they're missing out on you right now. I feel like they're missing out on moments. So very like emotional, even though I'm not getting a whole lot of cup signs or cup cards. It feels like they're missing out on moments, like they have to watch you from afar to get these moments. They feel like you're such like a star. Like you have so much love, you have like the way that you dress, they're just in awe by you, and they feel like all they can do is watch at this point. It's like them standing in the middle of a road, basically, is what I'm getting in my head. Like The Man Who Can't Be Moved, that song. That's what I'm getting, so listen to that song. Like standing in the middle of the road, just everybody's walking past them, and all they can do is just like, they can't move. They're in like awe, like looking at you. So we do have so much passion for you too. But for some of you, I feel like there's like so many side things that I was getting with this. If I go back to these cards that I pulled, yeah, it's either what I'm really getting for the situation. It could be one of the two things, right? So it's either they felt like they couldn't give enough, or it could be both. They just can't live up to it. Or maybe that you caught them with somebody else. And I believe that you might have gotten into a little fight. Like, I think with that other person, or obviously them, but I feel like there was something here where the other person was getting pissed off. But that's for some of you. So if that doesn't resonate, I do feel like it was you and this person are just clashing. So this person feels like they want to be able to show you that passion, but at the same time it's too hard, so they feel like, well, then I'll just be on my own then. Like they give up pretty easily, and I think it's because you guys are clashing, to be honest. I think that's what it really is there's too much clashing going on here. There could be jealousy from them not feeling like they're good enough, and that's not always a good thing. I mean, it's never a good thing, because your partner isn't supposed to be somebody who gets jealous of you. They're supposed to uplift you, and they want to do better. They should be inspired by this. And I do feel like they do have some sort of inspiration coming from you and your energy, but they don't really know how to communicate or show that to you. It's almost like they are one thing here, they want to be this thing. They're like looking at themselves and like, I can do that. but they're not able to communicate or do that. So they're like, then I'll just stay single, because I feel like you're probably the only person that this person really wants at the end of the day, even if there was some sort of cheating or other person. And that other person was fiery too, like you. I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but they were pretty similar to you if there was another person. So it wouldn't have worked out either. But there's something about you. You're like on top. You're the Empress. This person could be blonde or like lighter colored hair. You give me such like whimsical vibes almost. Also probably spiritual. I don't know if there's something with you and like crystals. Maybe you're a crystal girly or guy. Crystal guy. Yeah, this person wants to have a new beginning with you, but they're not gonna change. So even if this does come back around, it's gonna be the same stuff. They're trying to figure out, how do I get to this? I mean, they do obviously have deep feelings for you. I could feel that through the reading. So I'm not surprised this popped up. But they're trying to figure out how do I show emotion towards this person and try a new beginning when I myself can't even live up to it. So inadequacy is a big thing. I've gotten that a lot. And I feel like this is also, sorry for that bird. This is also something a lot of men struggle with, by the way, so I'm not surprised that this kind of subject is popping up again. A lot of men deal with this where they don't feel like they're good enough. You could also be like thinking that this person might be, or if you're a man watching, this girl does not think that she's good enough, which insecurity in general I think is just a big thing, or they, them, you know. Yeah, I lost my train of thought of where I was going with that, but oh yeah, it's a big theme. I feel like that I've gotten a lot on card readings is insecurities. So maybe you've heard this before from me. Yeah, this person could be an air sign. They want to communicate that they have, like, they're going crazy right now. They're actually going like batshit insane right now. I can feel it. They're feeling antsy. They're feeling like they have so much bottled up that they're trying to get out, but it's just not gonna be enough, because it's almost like when you stop talking to somebody, right? And you get mad, you fight, and then you guys come back together and it's great for like a week or something. And it's because you know that you have all these overwhelming feelings, but are they 100% true? I do think this person really does care about you, but is it just because they're not there anymore and you want access? You know what I mean? So I think it might be like the whole not having access to you right now is making it amplified. I just don't know if this person is actually going to be able to live up to it. So let's see. Will this person live up to it? I would say maybe. Maybe, because we have the King of Cups again. But I would be cautious because we have the Two of Pentacles here. There's a lot going on with them. I think if they don't figure out their emotions in a healthy way, then it could just basically like implode and not turn out the way that they want it to. So I mean, I have advice for this person to like figure their shit out, but if they come towards you, walk carefully, okay? Because, I mean, if you want them to come back, you know, I don't know if there was cheating or whatever, because I got that in these cards over here. But if they do come back, use your own discernment and intuition on this. I also feel like too, they might come back and like overly love bomb you, because like what I'm saying is like I'm feeling like intensity of emotions, like outburst. They might message you back and be like, I love you so much, or you know, like I like you so much, whatever the situation is, because I don't know if it's love or like situationship or relationship. But they're feeling so much emotion, so they are going to come towards you, which is not the point of this reading. It was just supposed to be like, what are they feeling? But they're definitely going to be coming towards you and expressing this for sure. I just don't know, because it seems like they want to be this person for you, but it's almost like they want to give up. And I feel like they did give up, but now they're like, I'm feeling so much emotions without you. It might just all burn out all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let's do cosmic insights. My brain is like rolling over there. And get some of these message cards. This might clear some things up for me. Open up your hearts. I think they're opening up their heart more. Maybe they think they made a mistake by not being able to live up to it. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Give it time. I don't know. It's just something feels fishy. Let go. Okay, make room for the new beginning. So I'm thinking this needs to be on break for a while, just so that way this person can get their head on straight. I think their emotions are really overpowering to them and they're having a lot to do with. So once they figure that out, I do feel like they're gonna come back. I don't know, maybe it depends on how you feel about it, to be honest. Some of you might be like, you know what? Yes, they'll be back. I told you guys, they'll be back. Maybe if you're like all for it and you're ready to give them a second chance, that's cool. For some of you, you're like, no, I don't deserve that, because you are coming up as the Empress. So maybe you're just not down for it, which is maybe why they're freaking out even more, because they know that you're probably strict, which is great and amazing, and I love that for you. Gambling. Okay, narcissist. See, this is where I was getting a little, like, I knew something was fishy. I feel like, okay, if I'm being completely honest, I do not think this person is a complete narcissist, okay? For some of you, if you're like, girl, you have no idea, then yeah, maybe. I'm just feeling like this person might have some sort of addiction to something, or like I said, insecurity. So they could have inner problems that they're dealing with that make them have bad personality traits, which is not an excuse, but it could be that. So if they have an addiction and they like have emotional outbursts or something, that's a product of that. So something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be addictions, but insecurities too. They could be getting really insecure and then maybe they block you, or maybe they ghost you, or you know what I mean? So it's almost like narcissistic behavior, but I don't think it's completely narcissistic. I just think they're having outbursts. I really do feel like this person has like emotional outbursts going on. So hopefully this resonated with you, and thank you for watching. Pile number 2 with Coraline and her little button, and I forget what that thing's called that she looks through. How are they feeling through no contact right now? They can't find you. I don't know. This is definitely maybe like a blocked pile. Or like definitely spying. Definitely that vibe. They feel very like lost. Okay? Very lost energy. Always getting messages when I'm filming. Very lost energy. Okay. No contact for pile number 2. What is their person feeling? Oh, they feel snaked by you. They feel like you're an emotionalist. What the heck? They feel snaked by you. Emotionally snaked. Maybe they feel played. Okay. Okay. Listen. You could have played this person. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. It's just, it feels like something here was revealed to them. Maybe you weren't all the way in it like you said you were. Or you could be watching this and be like, girl, I didn't do shit. They're crazy. Maybe, okay. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's insecurity again. Same as like pile number 1, insecurity. But this is different, okay? This feels like they were like snaked by you. Like you lied to them about something. Emotionally, by the way. They see you as a water sign, so you could be a water sign, or you could be a Scorpio or Aries. Well, Scorpio's water sign. They are giving earth, water energy. I feel like they might have like a water rising, earth, sun, or moon. There's a lot of water energy here. I'm also getting air sign too. Air sign for sure. So, yeah. Something was revealed to them. What was revealed? Okay. What in the heck? You didn't want to commit? Maybe? To this person, it seems like you didn't want to commit. They thought it was going somewhere, and you're like, actually, it's not. And I think they ghosted you. Or cut things off. But they're heavily like watching you though and spying on you. Why? Because they have feelings for you, and I feel like they got snaked and they're watching you. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, don't be mad at me. This is what I'm getting. So, what are they feeling right now? They still want to give to this, if we're being completely honest. They still want to give to this, yeah. They do, they really do. So I don't know what the hell you did to them, or maybe what might have, I don't know what happened. They still want to give to this. They still want this. There's some sort of like bond that you guys had created that they don't want to let go of. So they do reminisce about this still, even though they're hurt. Sometimes this is messed up, but sometimes when you hurt people, it makes them like you more. So I think that's the case here. Just saying. Yeah. I was right. They still very much, they want to talk to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, but they're definitely not, I would not say that they're coming back right now. I feel like this is a fresh wound. So they're very much in their feels right now. I'm not getting the card like 4 of Swords, but I feel like that could pop up. Because I do feel like maybe they're in bed right now, like crying, throwing up, upset. They do not want to make a decision on this at all right now. At all. Not going to happen. they'd rather sulk and spy on you than have any sort of communication right now, because they're in a, like, they're feeling snaked. Okay, if it's not like something that you're like, what are you talking about, like what did they figure out, girl, I don't know, but something was revealed to them about you that completely was like, no. They feel snaked. Maybe you lied about something. Maybe they feel like you're a liar. Maybe things ended and you're like, actually, no, they're the liar. Like, what are you talking about? And they feel that way about, I'm just reading the cards, okay? So that's what I'm getting. I almost want to pull these now, okay, and then work off of what I'm getting from that, because I'm very curious. Pot number 2, no contacts. Okay, there could have been something like a date or something like that you guys had. Challenges, so there could have been like a date night that went bad, or somebody went out on a date. Maybe you got caught going out on a date with somebody else, they got caught going out on a date, I don't know. Something about date night. Maybe you were just planning it. Maybe you had challenges with making dates and stuff like that. Maybe there's talk of it and it never happened. Something to do with dates though. Air sign. Okay, yeah, air sign. Somebody here has air in their chart. I feel like it's, I don't know, both of you could have air signs, to be honest. So I'm getting it from both sides. But you definitely have water, maybe in your big 3, I'm feeling. Okay, manifest pregnancy. What? Okay. I don't think actually, like, pregnancy could be. Okay, who knows? But pregnancy can sometimes mean like new beginning. So, or like having some sort of fresh start. So they're manifesting a new start. So this person is crazy to me, okay? They feel snaked, but they're like hoping for a fresh start. Girl, what? You're crazy. You're insane. I don't know what's going on here. This seems toxic. Seems a little toxic to me, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Anything else? Okay, we have divorce. Okay, experiencing a breakup. Yeah, so this could have been like an actual relationship type thing going on. Communicate on the bottom. Spy. I fucking knew it. Okay, spy. They might actually come towards you and be like, hey, I've been watching you. They might have like an excuse that they make up and, I don't know, slide up on your story if they're not blocked. But it seems like maybe they could be. I think they made another account, by the way, to look at you. I really, really do. Like one of those like creepy, like, never mind. Anyways, yeah. Let's put these aside. Let's do a fresh. No contact. How are they feeling? Okay, communication. Communication. I'm getting like whiplash here. Over here, I had definitely not reaching out. I feel like, okay, at some time, they might be then. Okay, right now in this moment, I do not think so. Okay, I would be absolutely shocked if they reached out to you right now in this moment. Okay, I do think though, sometime in the future, let's see when. At nighttime, they're gonna reach out to you, like late at night. Sometime towards more of the winter, so I would give it maybe about a month, probably like December. I'm thinking we just had the clocks go backwards, right? The clocks just went back. So this is giving me like daylight savings time. So for some of you, if this has been a while, by the way, their energy when it first happened was absolutely not, okay? If this just happened to you, absolutely not right now, okay? It's probably coming very soon if this happened like a while ago for some of you. Now, if it just happen. Absolutely not, but will be happening probably, I would say, December or at the end of the month, maybe too. This is giving like part of like the dark year, you know what I mean? Where it gets like dark and gloomy, and definitely at night, at nighttime for sure. Okay, it's a late night text. Hard to resist those, I know, but they're gonna be communicating their feelings for you, for sure. I think that, you know what it is? I think that they might come to you and express like clear communication too. Maybe this person in the past has not clearly said what they're thinking. I don't know. But this is like clear, cutthroat, like, this is how you made me feel. This is what's going on, and I still want you. Okay, this is a crazy ass pile. They feel snakes, but they're like, you know what, I'm gonna come back and like tell them how it is, but also be like, but like love me though. Like love me, like please don't leave. Like I really love you. So yeah, you guys definitely will be coming together soon. Knight of Cups, let's clarify that. Yes, I knew it. Toxic, y'all are toxic. Toxic. This is crazy, but they're also scared. They're scared. Yeah, they don't know where the hell to start with you. I don't know, I think it might be like a time thing too. Where you just let time go by and then you come back, forgive and forget, act like things didn't happen. I also think this person did things to you too. So you might be watching this and being like, what the heck? Like they've done things to me and now they think I'm the worst person ever. I do feel like that. I do feel like this is toxic. They've done things to you. Maybe you were trying to get back at them. Okay. All I know is y'all needs like couples therapy or something. Okay. You two are crazy. Crazy. But do expect late night texts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What does this person look like? Okay, yeah, this person's very watery. I'm trying to get more like description on what they look like. This person could be dark skinned. They could wear glasses. There's some sort of eye problem. They do have kind of an ego to them. Okay. I think they think that they get away with a lot of stuff because they're an emotional person, to be honest. That they can like sweet talk their way out of things. I think this person has a really nice voice. So, yeah. This person's style is kind of nice because it's very much, you know what I mean? Like casual, but like nice casual. Okay, and then what's your book? It's kind of a choose book. Okay. You could be somebody that likes to try out like different hairstyles. There's something about your hair that you really love to do. You give off like cozy and relaxed vibe. I feel like you two might be each other's comfort person in a way, but you don't know how to stop being toxic. So you give such like a cozier vibe. You could be into manifesting a lot of things, like very spiritual. This person feels like you embody like so many different traits about you that make you so amazing. That's why it's so addicting to be around you. I feel like they're addicted being around you. So you just have like a cozy, very feminine. Okay, very feminine. If you're a man, very like masculine vibes, but like very laid back and chilled. They think that you're an angel. That you're like the light of their life. Very relaxing. A little bit edgy. Something to do with your hair though. Okay. We'll pull from here again. Honeymoon. Yeah, they want to come back and just like the honeymoon stage after you haven't talked for a while, basically. Very great for maybe like a week or two. Yes, yeah, they really, really want that. You know, and I feel like it's healing. It's addicting, but it's healing. It's addicting, but there's something healing about this person that comes to you. Very, very healing. You know, this person thinks like the grass is green where you water it. So even though you guys have problems, they really do want to water this with you. So somebody here could smoke. I'm seeing a lot of smoke here. Somebody smokes. Maybe they'll text you when they're smoking. Or late at night. Pets. There could be something to do with pets here. Maybe you have a pet together. Maybe you talk to pets. Maybe they really love your pet. You really love their pet. Something with a pet. Okay. Gold digger. Okay, maybe there could be something here about somebody has money. Maybe somebody here has asked for money from the other person. Yeah, so let me just pull a couple final cards and we'll call it good. So I'm gonna see what the outcome of this is. What's the outcome? Yeah, you're going to be moving towards more seriousness with this person. You're not going to, okay, there's going to reach a point where you guys are going to tell each other, we're leaving everything in the past, we're going to be starting fresh, and like a lot of seriousness to it. So I do think this is toxic, but I do think there is a good redemption arc coming. And it's going to be stable. So, I don't know. This pile gave me a little bit of whiplash because I'm like, this is kind of toxic. Am I toxic? So, I don't know. And the outcome says, like, moving away from all of that. So, yeah. Let me know if this resonated. I'm very interested to know about this pile. Thank you for watching. All right. Pile number 3, this person's hiding from you. Okay, I know. They're hiding from you. This person could be like really skinny. You could be talking to like a skinny person. I don't know why I said it like that. But I don't know. This person's just like, you know those like guys who you call like... Okay, I need to stop. Heartbreak. Ooh. I think you had no say in something that happened. You had no say at all. I think this person cut things off with you. Yeah. Maybe you're shocked by their decision. I think that this person broke it off with you and you've been trying to reach out to them. Or you've been thinking about reaching out to them. You know, but it's interesting. Normally at night, we have these thoughts and we go into like crazy feelings and everything like that. At night, I feel like you're like, there's nothing I can do about this. I feel like you might have more clarity at night. During the day, you might be having thoughts and stuff, but at night, you're like, no, there's nothing I can do. But they definitely cut things off. They're holding back from communication. You ain't hear like a peep from them, okay? I feel like you're wanting to communicate with them. You want to know, like you want closure. But like I'm saying, at the same time, during the nighttime or something to do with that, you're just like, what can I do at this point? So I want to know more about this person. And then the Watcher. You have a lot of feelings for this person. I feel like you're the one who is very upset, very sad. You're very deep in your emotions right now. This person is running the opposite direction. I just want to understand why. You know, it almost seems like this person might be a very talkative person. They could be an air sign, have air sign placements. You're giving more fire. I feel like you might be an impulsive person. That's why you want to know. You're like, just fucking tell me. Like, why aren't you talking to me? So you're like, it's interesting how you can be so talkative, and like maybe they're the type of person that is very friendly to everybody. They're always talking to everybody, but yet when it comes to solving your problems, you're like, why are they so quiet? Like, you're normally such a talkative person. This person, like, I'm just seeing some like guy just yapping to a bunch of people, and you're over there like, you know what I mean? It just almost seems fake almost. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, money. What else is the problem? They want some sort of future that they don't really see you in. There might be a certain you might not be financially well off, and I think this person is financially well off, and they're trying to find somebody who is at their level, basically. So I think that maybe they realize that they could do better than you, which is not probably something you want to hear. Okay, which is mean. But this person seems superficial, like they would rather be with somebody who... Okay, because I'm seeing you just in like hoodie and jeans. Nothing wrong with that. Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? I'm seeing like this white girl, valley girl type shit. Maybe you're like, what the hell? Like, I just feel like you're more of like a laid back person. I don't think that you care too much about like all these nice things or like superficial and stuff like that. So it almost seems like maybe you were having some sort of situationship with some preppy douchebag, okay? Or if you're a man watching, or they, them, flip it to like the gender or pronouns. Because you're dealing with a preppy person who wants another preppy person. Yeah. And they won't admit this to you because this is hurtful. No wonder I was picturing some guy like talking to everybody else, because it almost feels like you feel secluded. Maybe you knew something about this, maybe you had insecurities about this, and yeah. I also feel like maybe you've bought in nice things, maybe to show off to this person, and you felt like it wasn't appreciated or enough. This is like really like sad energy. How are they feeling though? They're feeling confused. They're dealing with a lot right now. They have a lot going on. How are they feeling? They could be angry about something. Yeah, they feel maybe defensive. You know, they feel defensive because they're like, well, I have a type, so like, why is it bad for me to go after this? Why is it mean for me to go after this? Even though I don't think they fully explained it to you. But the whole point is that you made somebody catch feelings for you. when that's not the type of person that you wanted. So they're feeling defensive, like, well, it's okay that I did this, basically. I think they purely did this to get something out of it. So maybe they did find you really attractive and they wanted, you know, late night talks, if you know what I mean. So maybe that's all it was. Maybe they were just using you for something. And now they're actually going after their type. This person could also be maybe from a different country than you or from a big city, I'm feeling like. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Arizona for you. It genuinely doesn't have to be either of those places, but it's just kind of maybe like my thoughts. Like Arizona, Nevada, somewhere like deserty. Egypt, I don't know. Doesn't have to be, but also maybe this person had to travel to you, or if you've seen them in person, maybe they did travel to you. So let's get some of the oracle cards so we can see. Again, always getting millions of messages when I'm, oh my gosh, when I'm recording. Pile number 3, no contacts, no person. Moving, okay, somebody here could be moving though. Maybe they're moving, you're moving. There could be heartbreak around that. Maybe they moved back to a hometown or something and I don't know, there's somebody waiting for them. I'm just seeing like them being on dates or like connecting with somebody. Somebody right now could have problems with moving or has put strain on this relationship through moving. Love spell came out. It almost feels like you might be, yeah, love spell, caution. So for some of you, because I am a witch, so when I see love spell, I think, okay, yeah, magic, right? So for some of you, there could be some magic going on here. If it is, I feel like it's not from your person. I feel like it's from somebody in their family, influencing them in some sort of way. But also, if that's completely not going on, I'm seeing caution with love because you might be in limerence. So maybe you put this person on a pedestal, and this is okay. Okay, if we're being completely honest, I've done this before. Okay, probably multiple times. Okay, I have my own problems. So I've done this. Okay, I've been there. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about hearing that. Maybe you could have put this person on a pedestal and they're really not all that you think they are, even though in your head you're probably like, but they are. Probably not. Okay, probably not. So you could have put this person on a pedestal. I'm hearing like you know better. Pregnancy. Maybe you thought you were pregnant at one point. Also like new beginnings. There could be a new beginning coming for you that you don't quite see yet, because I do feel like you're really emotional about this right now. I feel like saying that is like, sounds bad. I'm not trying to like sound bad. You have like a lot of emotions about this. I don't know why, but I just felt like maybe I was pissing somebody off saying that. Like, oh, you're like so emotional. Like, no. You know that there's a new beginning coming for you, by the way. You know. You know in your gut that this is not good for you, obviously. There's a new start coming. Okay, for a few of you, there could be a new start with being pregnant. I don't know. Because it is a pregnancy card, but pregnancy means new beginning. Anything else? I just want to get like maybe like one more card and then we'll go back. Having a lot of cards like spill out. Okay. Divorce, breakup. So yeah, water sign on the bottom. On the top we have manifest. You could be manifesting right now somebody who is a water sign that will come towards you. Divorce, experiencing a breakup. I don't know, this could be a breakup, but I'm also feeling like situationship type of vibes, or maybe it wasn't fully committed, because I do feel like this person had some sort of like motive with you, just to maybe like hook up or something. Yeah, what else are their feelings right now? And no contact. Yeah, they're finding strength or something to move forward from this. Did they have emotions for you? Because why would you need that? They have emotions. Oh, they could have communicated that. Yeah, they had some emotions for you. It just wasn't for them, though. You know, I feel like maybe they could have had some sort of emotions going on for you, but it wouldn't have gone with their lifestyle. It wouldn't have clicked with them. It just wouldn't have worked out. So it kind of did burden them a little bit. I think that they maybe had some emotions, but I think there was ulterior like motives going on. They're trying to find the strength right now to go after what they want, what they prefer. Communicating to you any type of emotions maybe that they had seems like no, because then they would have to admit to you that they're kind of like stuck up and want to be in their own like, I don't know, I'm also getting like somebody went back home to like marry their cousin. I don't know, like, I know that sounds like mean, but you know, in some cultures that's how it is. Literally, you could be talking to somebody from a different culture who like is supposed to be marrying people, like specific people, and they don't know how to tell you that. So, but if it's not that, I just feel like this person is like kind of stuck up and preppy, and they're like, I want to be with people like that, and it's kind of burdening to tell you that like, well, you don't have the money, you don't have this, you don't have that. Also, could be maybe you didn't go to college or something like that, and maybe they look down on you for that. It just seemed like mean, like superficial, and maybe that's why you fell for them, because you're like, wow, this person's hot, they have money, they're put together, like they're all the things that I want to achieve one day, and because you're not there, they're not really feeling it. Anything else? Queen of Pentacles. They do feel like that you're really caring, though. They do feel like that you really did care for them. We have Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. Yeah, they felt like you were very giving with your love, very, very open. So it's just not what they wanted, you know? It's like you can't force love on somebody who isn't receiving to it. So hopefully this helped out. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't like when piles are mean like that. It makes me feel really bad. So take care of yourself if this did resonate with you. And thank you for watching.